What is going on, folks? Welcome aboard. You are on the lifeboat, and we're painting on the poop deck today. I thought that was funny. All right, give me 1 second. I forgot one thing. Because it's not the same for me without music. All righty. I'm excited. Been looking forward to this for quite some time. I guess that's 2 days, quite some time. But yeah, we're gonna put some texture down. We're gonna do some lightning, maybe some wind. We'll see. We'll see how far we get, huh? Good to see you, Mocked, Jason P, Samantha Askey. Welcome aboard from the UK. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Puka Vista, hello there. I'm Ron at your service. All right. I think I'm going to start with the green because it's been bugging me so much. I'm going to take this Viridian 0619, put some of this down, and hopefully we hit the mark here because I'm sure we will. I'm envisioning something. I'm going to attempt to take it out of my mind's eye and put it onto this canvas. We'll see how that works. And we're going to use this guy. I've got paint everywhere. This is not quite the color I want. Now we'll start with it. Who cares? Whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Probably wanted a smaller brush. That is not what I wanted. All right. Maybe more water. Some trial and error this afternoon. Ooh, too much water. Although that is what gave us the effect that we wanted last time, so. I should have done this before the tree. I guess that's going to be a part of the tree now, too. Also, I'm noticing in hindsight, sometimes my strokes are big and broad and they should be careful and precise, I think. That's not terrible. I'm not super irritated with that, but I'm also not satisfied. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to fill in spots if I had put the tree on top of the already done grass. We skipped a step when we did the tree. I think I kind of knew that in the back of my head, but I won't forget now that I've gone through this exercise. Filling in ain't that bad though once you figure out some tricks. I'm just kind of dabbing the tip of my brush into the color, getting a tiny bit of color and just spreading it around. The canvas is pre-wet from when I just did all that blending just now. So that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. And if I really do take my time, I don't have to go outside the lines. So there's that too. Now that is definitely more what I was thinking. Although all those lines right by the tree, not my favorite, but it's okay. Dale Cox, what's going on? Casey, Aaron Cooper, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Happy you're here. All right. While we're on this shading note, so we're going to call it shading. I'm going to do some water down here as well. And for that, I'd like to mix up like a blue-green. I'm going to take this Follow Blue 0570 and mix it up with some like pale green or something maybe. Let's see. One thing at a time. Some Phthalo Blue. Got that all over me. I really like this blue. Wow, that's a cool color. It's kind of like a gray blue. Phthalo. Check that out, guys. It's pretty cool. All right, let's put some. I wonder, emerald, viridian, or pale? I feel like I'm going to put a little bit of pale green in there. Let's go with emerald. I'm going to put a little bit of emerald green in there, 0615. Just a bit, though. Just a bit, though. Here's the ratio if you'd like to see. It's just a dab on top. Can't even tell it's in there. I'm going to put more down. About the same amount that I put down initially, so I just doubled it. Maybe a little bit more than that. Now that is more what I'm looking for. A nice mix. It's still kind of two colors. Make sure you thoroughly mix your colors here, huh? And then I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I think I mixed up too much paint, but that's fine. Is my oven still on? What the heck? Have a great day, Dale. Jeremy, good to see you, brother. Welcome aboard. Casey says art's all about learning what works and what doesn't work, like life. I like that. Yeah. Nice little exercise, huh? All right, before this gets too dry. Wow, it's like all on my finger now. Oh, yeah. That's very nice. Okay. Satisfied with that. I tell you what, although the green still looks funky to me, maybe we'll screw the tree up a little bit on the way by, huh? No big deal. We're just gonna come back and do the tree again. That was a nice placeholder, you know? It was a nice placeholder. Still want more green in that spot right there. Just looks so weird and unnatural to me. How about that? That's a little better. We'll have to put something down here too, because I don't like that. But that being said, all right, I'm satisfied with that. I think every time I say it, I change my mind. Now I can deal with that. Okay. Okay. Now, the question is what to do next on the sky. I'm gonna add little flowers. I'm gonna add like lily pads and frogs and maybe like a deer, and lightning. But I want it to look like it's storming, and part of that effect is going to come from the tree and how it looks, right? But also, there's either going to be debris in the air. There's going to be the lightning. Also, I think the moving aspect, like the wind aspect, will help the clouds not look so funky. Um, and maybe adding debris flying by is like a last minute thing. That's like the detail section. So maybe we do the tree. I feel like we might need to put some wind on or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. The wind is probably a detail thing too, because it'll probably just be like some like black lines or something, gray lines. What do you guys think? Lightning out of the middle cloud, or this one on the right? What do you think? Solitary lightning bolt, or right here? I can't decide. What's going on, Robin Miners? Kristen Melinda, hello, hello. Starlight Synchronicity. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Relax, guy. Hi, Adira. What's going on? Welcome in. Puka Vista says further from the tree. Starlight says the one on the right. Jeremy says left lightning. Probably want room for the branches over there. You're not wrong. Okay. Maybe other objects will make the perspective look better as well. Maybe it'll come out of this cloud then. I don't know. I could also just paint this one on top of this one so this one looks like it's behind. And then this one's like in the distance, right? Lightninging. All right, let's mix up. We're going to take lemon yellow 0275 and some white and mix that up. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to wipe the tack off because I guess a little bit of blue in this wouldn't be terrible, huh? There's some yellow. I probably put too much down, but whatever. Titanium white, you guys know the deal. 0105. Arabian Bard. Hello. Hello. Let's see what that looks like. Use the smaller brush here. Nice pale creamy yellow. This might be the wrong brush. Not the slickest lightning of all time, but it's my first. It's my first lightning, so whatevs. Also, I think I want to come over the top of it with some like really, really pale blue or something, and then like kind of cloud over the top of it, so it looks like it's coming out of the cloud. Ka-chow, grease lightning. Yeah, guys. Heck yeah, guys. I think we'll do that now. Maybe we can match this color properly. Oh. Putting down some gray. 0290. And I'm going to put some black in it. But just as little as possible. Put 2 spots, which means I squoze the tube until a little came out the end, and then I touched it to the side. So I've got 2 little spots. I'm going to mix that in. Oh, you guys are too kind. You guys are far too kind. But I like it. Hey, what's going on, Nicola? The newest nut? This may be the one I love the most. I like all your work. Well, thank you for saying that. This one's definitely my favorite too. I'm getting better. I think I'm definitely getting better. Claudia says, "Hey all, anyone else doing a creative activity while watching this? I'm also curious. Perhaps a cow peacefully flying through the clouds, Jeremy? I don't know. Peacefully flying, huh? Ron, the Darigold delivery guy. That's me. The newest nut has been knitting hats. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Um, yeah, this is definitely, the canvas is not much bigger than the ones that we started with, but I'm already finding that I could get lost in this amount of surface area. Like I could adjust the grass and the clouds and the lightning and the water and the tree forever. Just adjust, right? And never finish, which is not what we're going to do. I think I'm going to jump into the tree because I keep thinking about it. Yeah, so I'm going to mix up some brown. Some brown. Also, I'll be right back. It's me. Brown. I think we go burnt sienna. Is that what we did? I'm gonna mix some burnt sienna with some raw sienna. See what friggin' happens. Far too orange for my taste. I want it like a lighter brown. Maybe I should have just put the dark brown and some white together instead of this. I'm going to put more raw sienna on top and maybe it'll take over the color, hopefully. Screwed this one up, guys. Okay. It's looking a little better. There's still so much orange in there. Uh-oh. You might just want to start over, but me being difficult, I'm going to add some white and some umber. Tiny bit of white. Ooh, I got brown on the white. That's bad. Rolling with it. Umber. Oh, is this one opened even? Oh no. Putting some umber on it too. We're going to darken it and lighten it at the same time. Inadvisable, but feeling some type of way. It's just ending up being a lot of paint, and it's only slightly changing the color. Oh, now that green's getting in there. Not good. Okay, this is definitely a better brown though. 100% better brown. Okay, maybe I can be happy with this, guys. Let's see. So red. We're going to come back with some other colors. Gosh darn it. I'm going to put more of this umber down. I mean, I guess it's fine. Unsatisfactory is what my brain says. So much paint in this little spot now. Gross. I don't like the tree at all. It's okay. We're gonna do lots of stuff to it, so I liked it better before, that's for sure. I'm gonna put some raw sienna down by itself, maybe. Come back over the top. I was gonna do a darker trunk and then like a darker base and then come back with lighter, but maybe we'll do it backwards since this turned out so weird. Because it does seem like it's like a red brown. I might just come back with something seriously dark and kind of draw. Tiny little black on this sienna. Ooh, that's a lot. See how this goes. Getting paint all over my hand. There we go. That's really dark. Okay. I should probably pay attention to lighting, light source, and where shadows should be instead of just like tribaling up my tree. But maybe that's for next time because I definitely have already not done that. I guess I could go back over it and try and do it properly. Maybe I will. Maybe this is actually exactly what we needed. I should start calling this the Bob Ross hour. Okay, I just put down some more black into my brown pool. And I'm trying to make like a black that's slightly brown, basically. More black than brown. Might still be too brown. Or maybe it's just too wet. Kind of looks like it was sketched, even though it's painted, which is kind of cool. I'm not mad at this at all. Jake Hudson, what's going on? Thank you so much for the support, dude. Hello, hello, welcome aboard. That's true. I make a big mess literally every time. There's actually paint starting to get like on my keyboard and on my desk, which is fine. But I started to notice like paint's taken over. It's definitely, you can tell it's important to me when it's all over my crap. Because I allow it to be there. I allow it to be all over my stuff because, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little crazy. Have you been writing down the colors you mix that you love so much so you can make it again? No, this is a great idea though, like a little recipe book for color palettes. Thank you, newest nut. I am going to literally get a sticky note up right now for this. Maybe a little smaller than that though. We don't need it so huge. There we go. I'm gonna start doing so. Next time I see a color that I love. Is there a cooked sienna? I feel like that's what we ended up with, was pretty cooked. Writing case notes, that's creative enough, I guess. No, yeah, I mean, you're using both sides of your brain, hopefully. I'm doing really good, Jake. Thanks for asking. Today's a pretty cool day, although I do feel like a weird, undeniable, I don't know, like maybe a drag or like a sense of there's something. But maybe that's just the part of my brain that doesn't know how to be okay. Maybe that's just the part of my brain that like doesn't know how to be successful and just be everything and be okay, right? There's a part of me that expects something to come around the corner and hit me in the face. So maybe that's just, the sick part of me. I don't know. Because everything's great. I tell you what, I'm glad you're doing good. We're doing pretty all right. Doing pretty all right here on the boat. I'm going to have to wash this brush after today. Has seen enough paint sessions without soap. All right. More will be done with the tree, but we're going to rest on it for now. Maybe it's time to, if I put bright flowers in the grass, it takes away from the dark night feel, I'm going to end up having a bunch of stuff that doesn't mix. But does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. It's just like, what do I want? Got to make decisions now. Not great at such things. I'm gonna just look at it a little bit, and maybe the answer will jump at me. Yeah, we're gonna start calling this the Bob Ross Hour. We're gonna do it at least 3 times a week, maybe more, and it's gonna be great. Already is, already are. I bet you I could go crazy trying to shade it and put shadows down and just ruin it. It'll totally change how it looks, but I mean that's because shadows are real. Because like now that there's lightning right there, there should be shadows going this way and shadows going this way on everything. Maybe not so bright due to the lack of light. It does storm during the spring, doesn't it? It does. It definitely does. I mean, I guess we could really take it anywhere that we want. And I honestly, Arabian Bard says daffodils or daisies. I don't honestly know the difference. I would have to look them up. I was thinking though, because I have this painting from Carol of a flower. I was thinking of taking something like a picture of something and then trying to paint it. Right? I don't know what that's called, but I think that would be a really fun exercise. That's completely different than what we have been doing, which is just painting out of my brain with no reference. Very gray, won't rain, but no sun, no rain, but a ton of wind. Gross weather is a major mood changer to me, at least. I totally agree. Jeremy Fowler says, Cap, the weather up here in Lake George, New York is attributing to mood heavily. I always feel this way, and I question whether I'm crazy or if other people experience this too, because it certainly seems to me like the weather affects us all, you know? That's really cool to know I'm not the only one, man. I would have a hard time living somewhere where the sun didn't come out, but I love the rain very much. Interesting, a color wheel, huh? I have not. Not a bad not a bad idea though. You know, it's starting to look like it would have been better without the lightning in the spooky tree. Maybe those are two different paintings that I'm trying to put together. Because the sky is so friggin' pretty, dude. Can't take the lightning back though. Ugh. I feel like I'm telling a story and I've told it wrong. Can you relate with that? Yeah, if we could just get like the pitter patter on the roof sound, I would be complete. I love that. I love hearing the sound of the rain come in the window. Um, that stuff lights my fire. I tell you what. Let me get some water. It's right here. Well, also, it's like it's just a painting, you know? It doesn't have to make a bunch of sense. Let's run with it. Let's run in a direction. It doesn't matter which direction. Let's run though. Let's do. I've gotten some spatter over here and I don't like it. You can't see because the comment's in the way, but the bottom right of this thing has like some red spots, like dirty water splash. Learning. Don't put the water right in front of the painting. That really sucks too. Now I want to come over the top of that. Okay, I guess we're gonna redo that. That was easy. It's even gonna look better now. Even better than before. Did you guys hear that? Okay, I'm falling back in love with it. I actually don't care, and I just love it so much. Okay, the ideas are flooding back. We're gonna put an owl on the tree, just perched in the middle of the storm. Um, the shape of my tree is pretty sweet, right? I'm not mad at it. I am super not mad at it. Now I'm wondering, do I leave it a dead tree or do I put leaves and more branches on it? Like, do I come and fill this space here? This space here, um, with tree, or I could kind of leave it small, dead, and broken and stumpy. Just kind of make the top look cleaner, and then put like an owl right here or right here. I definitely want the owl. Although, if I put the branches in the extra stuff on the top, I won't put the owl. I feel like we didn't do a lot today. But also, usually when I start getting stumped, that's when we stop. Set it on fire from the lightning. I mean, that is definitely something that crossed my mind. 100%. Huh. Huh. And the more I look at the clouds, the more I'm stoked on them, to be honest. They're funky, but I like it. And I feel like this one's the funkiest, which is fine. It's a good kind of funk. But this one's like super legit. I like this one a lot. I mean, I like them all a lot, but this one just looks super weird. I think this part here, this top part, kind of made it look silly. Um, so enough with the self-deprecating crap. Let's get lost again. I think we are gonna just end it here. I'm gonna even some stuff out before we call it, but I'm not gonna add anything new right now. But yeah, I'd like to put like an owl there. I think a Bambi in the storm is probably silly as well, but maybe I'll come back to that idea and like it. We're definitely going to do an owl. I don't think I'm going to build the tree out. I think I'm going to leave it stumpy and just clean the top up. I mean, when I say clean it up, it's like it's definitely a busted tree, so it's not going to look perfect, but it's not going to look like that. And and I definitely want stuff in the water, some lily pads and some frogs. I still like that idea. Um, we're gonna put something on the grass, right? Maybe we don't even do flowers. I was thinking of like just spots of color in the sea of green, right? I thought that would be really pretty, right? Like, but then it's kind of that kind of fits with the theme of like the weird pink sky, even though it's a stormy night. Maybe we'll put some really pretty blue flowers, or some really pretty yellow flowers, right? Put some more yellow down, but not the same shade as this. I don't know. We could do lots of stuff, but I think that's what we're gonna do. And honestly, maybe the owl is sitting here holding an umbrella. I don't know. That sounds fun. I can relate with the email inbox, Nicola. I don't try to ignore them, but it's impossible to go through all of them, and a bunch of them are spam too. So like half the time, I'm just sifting through to see what the real emails are. Dandelions, we could do a sea of dandelions as well. We're going to have to paint some sunflowers at some point. I don't think this is the painting for that. I think they would be dead in this storm, but I would like to. This is turning out so good. I love it. And I love how you can still see the yellow. We started with yellow and orange on the sky, guys. And then we put this blue and pink on top of it. But you can still see some of the yellow and the orange in these little pockets kind of surrounding, like the lightning bolt kind of brings it out. It's hard to see on the camera, but I am stoked. This was a great sesh. Flick Fox, what's going on? Been listening in while reorganizing stuff. Fantastic. Glad to hear from you. Yeah, email me, Nicola. I got a new one to separate spam and like just to get a clean slate. Here, let's see what it is. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I'm pretty sure it's TLB Calhoun. The newest nut says, I suggest putting it in a corner and giving yourself time to look at it, but not touch it until it jumps out and tells you what you need. This is a wonderful method, and I intend to employ that 100%. In fact, I like that I'm creating art, and I like that there's art in the house. It makes me really happy. I'm not going to put up like a bunch of my own paintings, but I may put a couple of these up, you know? Getting involved in painting has got me like thinking about what I could adorn my house with. So I'm getting pretty into it. I'm stoked that it's sitting here looking at me all the time. I spend quite a bit of time just staring at it. I should have written down this blue color we did. It was the phthalo, and then I think I put some viridian green in it, or emerald green. It was emerald. I might have put viridian on top of that. Next time we'll write it down. Learning. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell for notifications if you like what we do here. It certainly makes a difference. We will be doing this. Oh, I told you guys I would have a schedule now, didn't I? It's kind of late for that, but I'm intending to do this 3 times a week. And I think between 1 and 2 is a good starting point. I'm just going to have to pick something. So maybe we'll do 2 p.m. 3 times a week, and I'll pick some days. I like the idea of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I like the idea of doing this on the weekends. So maybe we don't need to. I feel like the more consistent I can get it, the more like we have a time, the better it will be. So I'll have to figure that out. Once I say it, I need to commit though. So today's a Tuesday, and I wasn't originally planning on doing it on Tuesdays. I feel like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is really cool. Let's do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, something like that. So I will see you guys on Thursday for Art Day again, 2 p.m. Pacific time. And I will see you in the morning for the regularly scheduled programming. You guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me, as always. Much love, guys. Newest Nut also says art is done when you feel the feeling. I agree, but if this is going to be something I'm doing on the stream regularly, I would like to make it as regular as possible. But I totally agree. Sometimes it calls. Maybe we'll have some impromptu streams because of that. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Much love.